What's going on, everybody? Shadow Trucker. It's been a hot fucking minute. The biggest reason for the hiatus is just that the company hasn't given me any new information. They said they were going to give me some stuff to put out for them, but I have not heard anything. I have tried to get a hold of Audrey to get some more information on, the lease purchase stuff, as far as, how much our balloon payment's going to be, what the exact amount of the bonuses are, how all that plays out, some stuff like that. If you guys come through orientation and you see her, let her know that I've been trying to get a hold of her, because I'm not getting anything back. So maybe you guys saying something will get her to respond to me. A few things that have changed. So right now, as everybody knows, the freight is down really, really bad right now. And to put it kind of into perspective, Amazon had to shut down 9 of their facilities and fire all the employees because they just don't have enough going on to keep those facilities open and keep paying those people. So you can only imagine what's happening with all the other companies out there, especially the smaller ones. So everybody's kind of fighting for freight, and I know that's stupid is what everybody tells you, but it's kind of how it is. It's shitty as fuck, but just work as much as you can, honestly. If you're with another company right now, don't jump ship. Once freight picks back up, I would say come to RTI, but right now, don't jump ship. Just stay where you're at, doing what you're doing, because no companies are really running any better than the others right now. It's crap across the board right now. For those of you that are already with RTI, the newer ones, and the ones that are already coming in through the orientation, we no longer have Wi-Fi hotspots in the truck. They took the hotspots away from us. They signed a new contract with AT&T and did away with the hotspots. Not entirely sure why, but you can go, if you have AT&T at least, you can go to Walmart, buy one of their cheap hotspots so that it's, unlocked because you bought it from Walmart. You can take it to AT&T, add it as a new line, and they'll register it as a phone, and you'll have, your high-speed data through there. I just bought mine through AT&T because I was there, and it has 5G. Most of the ones at Walmart are 4G. They'll still work perfectly fine for data. Obviously, these tablets run off 4G, and they did perfectly fine when we did have the hotspots. Let's see if there's anything else that I know of right now. If you're coming on as a company driver, you cannot turn down loads. I know before that's pretty much always been said, but they did let people turn down loads every once in a while. But right now, with the way freight is, they are not letting company drivers turn down any loads. They're even trying to convince the lease purchase drivers not to turn down loads just because there's nothing. It's pretty bad right now. I did hear that our AMAR account is picking up a little bit right now, which is kind of odd. I mean, we're getting freight from there, so it's odd, but it's good. So if you're running for some of the AMAR stuff, you'll have a little bit more mileage, I guess. Other than that, I can't think of too much new stuff right now, but this video was mainly being made to go over the slack adjusters. Oh yeah, and I'm up in Whitestown, Indiana at the Loves right now. Didn't even think about putting that at the beginning of the video like I normally do. So slack adjusters, whenever you are doing your tug test, when you first hook up to the trailer, you do your pre-trip, you've checked everything, and you get back in your tractor and you do your tug test. If your trailer comes with you, obviously your brakes are out of adjustment, or you have no brakes. So if you don't have brakes, that's something I cannot help you with. You have to go call in to breakdown and have them send somebody out to put some new brakes and or drums on your truck. Now, if they're out of alignment, that's what we're going to go over today. Or not alignment. If they're out of adjustment and your brakes aren't touching, or they're touching but they're not tight, that's what we're going to go over on how to fix today to save you guys some time on the road if this happens to you. Now, I went back there and messed one of mine up intentionally just so that you can see what it looks like. So let's go wander outside. Flip this around so you got it. Okay, so I know it's a little loud. You got a truck beside me running on both sides, so it's kind of shitty right now. We're going to zoom out. So, up in here is your slack adjuster. It's attached to all your crap. It's what keeps your brakes in adjustment. So you can see right here, if I can get a better angle, you can see the brakes are not touching the drum in there, and that's because this is the one that I took out of adjustments, and you guys can see what's going on. That's what they're normally supposed to look like. Now they can look like this and still not be fully touching, like I just said. So this right here, look at this hole, tells you if they're good or bad. Obviously it's in the red because I took this one way out of adjustment. You want it in the green. They will auto adjust themselves. If you get in your truck and press the brake really hard 3 times, it should adjust itself. If it doesn't, you'll have to come back here and manually adjust it. Sometimes they just get a bunch of gunk jammed up in there and they seize up for a second. So when you come back and manually adjust it, you'll hear it pop sometimes. Now, this is normally what you're gonna see. You can't see that thing. So it's kind of crappy. There's only gonna be on one side, obviously, but this is what it's gonna look like. For that, it's gonna be covered black in the yellow part. This one I've cleaned up as well, so that I can show you how to do all the adjustments on it. This is what you're normally going to see. All nice and dirty. Your tools are going to get dirty from it as well. So now you cannot adjust these while the brakes are set. So we're going to go back up to the front of the truck, release the brakes, have the little tool and my gloves so I don't get super fucking dirty doing this. Pop our doors open. Back. Push, release your brakes, and you can do this with a socket wrench. You can 100% do this with a socket wrench if you don't have this tool, which almost nobody does. I just buy shit because that's what I do. I don't know why. I'm a dumbass sometimes. Anyways, you can get this little wrench right here off of Amazon. It's like 20 bucks. It's from Lang. That's the number on it. This is the main size you're going to use. I think it's like a 7/16, I believe, or a 9/16. It might be a 9. I can't remember. You look it up on Amazon, it'll tell you exactly what it is. It's the right size for what you need to do. Alright, turn this back around. So, now on the normal side, I don't know if you can really see the gap between the shoes and the drum. That's a normal one. And this is the other one that I messed up. It's even bigger now, obviously. So what you're gonna do is get onto this little up there, and you're going to twist it clockwise to tighten it up. And as I'm doing this, you should be able to see pads get closer to the rotor. Obviously I got to crank this one quite a bit because I took it way out. And what you want to do is get it to where it's touching, get the pads touching the rotor, get it nice and snugged up. And that's about right there. Then you want to flip it over so it's going counterclockwise. And you want to do 1/2 turn. About right there to get it full. So you're going to do 1/2 turn counterclockwise. And that's going to get it nice and snug, but there's a gap, a very, very small gap now. That's all there is to it. Now the shitty thing is that that's the one I just did. Here's the other one, obviously. The two on the front are on the back side. If your front ones are out, you have to go under the front, reach underneath that axle to work on it, and you're gonna get dirty. There's no way around it. Unless you want to sit there and clean that entire axle before you do anything with it. But that's all there is to adjusting those slack adjusters, at least doing it manually. Like I said, they are auto adjusting. Pretty much all of them are nowadays. But, you know, that's a nice short video for today. You guys, you know, I still have the email Tocino, or not Tocino, shadowtrucker210@gmail.com. You can still email me on there. Some of you guys do every once in a while. You know, submit things that you want me to go over. If I know it, I'll go over it for you. If not, I'll try to figure it out for you guys. Or if you just have general questions about the company, you can email me on there as well. Once you're hired on, you can send me an email and I'll send you a picture of the cards, of one of the cards that the company gave me that has like all my contact information on there, the company phone number and everything. And then you guys can contact me that way. that's about it. I'll try to think of some more stuff to go over as well for you guys. It's been a while, so I need to get back in the swing of things of making more videos for you guys. You guys take care, stay safe out there.